Hey, it's Jess. Welcome back. Today I'm here to talk about Night's Edge by Liz Curran. I have a hard time describing this book, or summarizing this book. You are following Mia. She is a young woman whose mother was turned into a vampire, basically. That's basically what it is. It's about vampires. In this world, there's a virus, and if it takes you over, you are turned into a Sarah. That's the name of the virus. It's Sarah Tova or something like that. I don't remember the full name, but they're called Sarahs. So this is like a normal part of the world. However, if you know a Sarah is existing, you are supposed to turn them in. And Mia did not turn her mother in, so they've been living basically in secret for 13 years. And in this book, part of it takes place in 2010, which is when her mother Izzy is first turned, and part of it takes place in 2023, where Mia is now grown and has basically just lived her life for her mother. Like, everything she does is to protect Izzy. She feeds her every night, so she has to be home every night. She never goes out. She's always, around, always there to be depended upon. And Mia, in this book, finds her strength, her inner strength, and realizes she doesn't have to be that person all the time. So this is kind of her growing and coming of age, even though she's 23. I loved this book. I thought it was written so well. I loved the characters. I really liked the development of the story. And it was believable to me. Like, I can see the way she described this world made sense. I could see how the world had gotten to where it is in 2023 from over the years and the outbreak of this virus. I don't know. I really enjoyed it. I don't know what else to say. I really liked this book. It was horror, not in creature feature, even though it's about vampires. And it was kind of just horror that, I don't know how to describe it, because it's scary, but it's more like literary horror. So there weren't very many scenes that were just jump scares or graphic, body horror or anything like that. But it was beautifully written. I love the character development, the world development. I really enjoyed this story. Now I want to know, have you read this book? What did you think? All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey, it's Jess. Welcome back. Today I'm here to talk about First Light by Liz Curran. I'm having a really hard time explaining this book. This is a sequel to Night's Edge, and so it's really hard to talk about this book without ruining or spoiling what happens in the first book. So, both of these books take place in a world where vampirism is real. It is a virus that is spread, and if you are infected, you are called a Sarah, because that's the name of the virus. It has a full name. I can't remember what the full name is. In First Light, like the first book, you have chapters that jump between timelines. So, part of the book takes place right at the end and after the events of Night's Edge. And other parts of the book take place 9 months after the end of Night's Edge. You're continuing to see how the world has adapted to two Sarahs and how they react to it, and also how it affects Mia in her life. Again, it's hard to say a lot without spoiling it. I liked this book. I loved Night's Edge. It was a 5-star for me. This one, although I liked, and I'm happy, I read it right after I finished Night's Edge, and I did like that because I like these characters. I like the character arcs, and I liked getting back in this world with these characters. I just didn't like this one. I just didn't enjoy First Light as much as I enjoyed the first book. It wasn't a 5-star for me, but still very, very good. If you liked Night's Edge, I highly recommend that you check out the second book. This is a duology. As far as I know, there will not be any more books in this series. It does have an epilogue. Authors surprise us every day, so Liz Curran could write a third, fourth, fifth book. I wouldn't think so because I don't think she needs to. So if you're someone who doesn't like to get into big, long series, this is a good duology that maybe you can try out. It's a little bit it's classified under horror, and it's scary because it has vampires in it, but it's not like super creature feature, lots of gore or anything like that. So it's kind of like more like literary horror. I really enjoyed First Light, and again, I'm glad I got to read it, and I'm glad that I got to read it right after I finished the first book in the duology. But now I want to know, have you read this book? What did you think? All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.